I'm back with another video. But today's video not gonna be like my typical video. Today's my video on what's been going on in the world, what's more important right now. Talking about like racism, systematic equality and stuff like this. So yesterday, if y'all wasn't aware, the NBA and stuff shut down. They protesting because they don't want to play because about what's going on. But not only that, some police yesterday shot a man in the back 7 times when he was entering his vehicle. And then, right after that, we have this. People protested about the police who shot the man 7 times in the back, and they had this teenager who went to the protest with a assault rifle, shot and killed 2 people, and injured somebody. Then he just walked with the assault rifle equipped on him and just walked up to the police, and they absolutely did nothing. In the video, they absolutely did nothing. Keep in mind, this is a assault rifle. Sound fully automatic, which I don't even think is legal to have. I'm not no gun expert, but I'm pretty sure a fully automatic gun is not legal. I think it's only supposed to be semi-automatics. But this video I'm just about to get in detail about how I feel about all this. I know I'm not the biggest YouTuber. I know I don't have the biggest platform. My voice may or may not be heard, but I need to try to get this out here if I can. And if you could share this video or something, that absolutely help, because it's getting out of hand these days. At this point, it's like, what can we possibly do at this point? I mean, this is just a prime example of what people talking about right now with the black and white situation. They really out here gunning black people down for no reason. Handcuffed down, they nailing on them. Handcuffed, shooting them. Hands up, applying what the law, they shooting them. But then they let white people just escape with shooting up churches. They let them escape with shooting protesters. They be letting them escape with almost anything in the world. Keep in mind, I'm not racist. I don't look at no other race. I don't think I'm over no other race. I don't believe in none of that. I look at everybody as human beings. But apparently racist people don't know about that. They honestly think they over everybody for some strange reason. But I feel like it's getting to the point to where if they don't, mark my word, because it's just nature. What's gonna happen is it's gonna be a flight type of situation. And for so long, the black African Americans, we've been in flight mode. We've been trying to protest peacefully. We've been trying to do this. We've been trying to do that. We've been doing all of this, but it's like, it's just nothing. It seems like nothing gonna work. Yeah, I knew that African Americans kill African Americans, okay. I know that they rob, okay. Everybody do. It don't matter about no skin tone. When somebody commit a crime, that's when they go to jail. When they do something they're supposed to, that's when they, suffer the consequences. Okay, we get it. Nobody ain't perfect. Nobody deserves to be stereotyped, and nobody deserves to get their life taken when they cooperating with the law. But I'm gonna finish on the topic on the fight or flight mode. It's in human nature. So if me as a black person, keep in mind, like I said, I get along with so many other races. Like I never even encountered a racist person before, because I don't know, I guess I'm just lucky to say, I'm just lucky to see that. But it's like, I'm gonna put it like this, as simple as possible. It's gonna be a point in time to where black people they gonna get sick and tired of this bullshit, and they gonna feel like, okay, they don't want peace, they don't want this. It's time to do this, and I'm telling y'all right now, that's gonna be the outcome. That's just going, that's what we don't want to happen. Because honestly, in all odds, I mean, that would literally start a war. in America and between races, and the odds would be stacked against the white race. Because let's be honest, like they say, we have a lot of gangsters, we have a lot of this, we have a lot of that, we have a lot of this. So if they put the thought process into it, they don't have to deal with all that. And as in me, I'm just saying, I don't want nothing this the result. I just feel like, why do we still have racist people in 2020 when racism happened a while ago? Like, I don't even think people who live to see that would still even be living right now. At this point, it's taught to everybody who racist. If they racist at this point, they were taught that. They wasn't living. They wasn't there to see it. They wasn't there to witness people doing this. They wasn't this born knowing, oh, my skin color make me over this person. Oh, my skin tone make me over. No, it wasn't like that. Somebody had to tell them, as they was a child, tell them while they was growing up, oh, this the color of your skin. Look at this. Look at people of this color as this, and look at people as this color as this. You feel me? That's how it had to be. Because one thing I know about the human brain, it don't know nothing until it's taught. You only can learn stuff. That's all the brain do is learn. Just taking stuff and then learning. No child. You could get like 50. You could get a child from every race. Every race. You get a child from every race. Get somebody to raise all 50 around each other. Don't never bring up the topic of racism. And they will all grow up and love each other and would never think that the skin tone on their body even means something. They wouldn't even care about that. They would not think, oh, because I'm white, I'm over him. Oh, because I'm black, I'm under him. Oh, because I'm Chinese, I got this. No, it wouldn't even be none of that because they wouldn't know about it. So that's just a prime example on how I see racism is taught. It's taught at this point, it's taught. I still don't understand why they got us learn about this in school and stuff, Like we understand, let the past be the past. Okay. They did that back then. This is a new era. We don't have to live that. We don't have to glorify that. Why we glorifying this? Why we learning this in school? Why we bringing this up? Why we just can't erase this? Why we got monuments and stuff celebrating people who did stuff like this? You really think, like, as a human, you really think that people who slaved and beat other people, like they animals, like, and when you sit down and really think, like they really was beating people like animals, hanging them up on trees, having them work just like they not humans. And it's kind of strange to me because all this because of the color of their skin. If we was in that time period, if you was born and your skin was dark, you really had no rights. You wasn't even looked at as a human. That's how I look at it. You wasn't even looked at human. It's just like, why is that? When you really think and really sit down hard, like, why is we in 2020? Why is we even debating in life about a skin tone? Like, this is not a video game. Like, you just don't, you can't pick what tone of your skin is. Your skin don't define nothing about you. It just skin on your body, That's all it is. But it is like, people see people of different races and they just think that they over or under another race. Like, it really just don't make sense to me. And it's like, videos like this, it'd be rare for a video like this to go viral, because it'd be rare. But I just want to get this, I want to try to get this message across to as many people as I can, because me personally, I'm personally sick and tired of every time I open up Google, I open up YouTube, I open up this, it's always this, that. It's a shame that we got to sit right here and see Black Lives Matter written on back of jerseys of basketball players. It's a shame that when a black person get elected as something, it's an achievement. Like, why is it an achievement that it's the first African American? Why does that matter? Why this can't be why this can't be him, but not the first African American. Why this can't be his name or her name? You know, why have to be the first this, the first that? Why does race always, like, even when you filling out applications for a job, they literally ask you for your, why is race necessary? Why does that matter? This is another example. Why, when I'm filling out an application for a job, why do you have to put your race on there? Is that necessary? I mean, honestly, think, is that really necessary? Do you really have to sit right here and put your race on a resume? Why is that even up there? Like, think about it. Why is that even up there? Then you look at it, and trust me, I'm a person, I do all my research before I just get to blabbing about anything. It's just been like, I'm getting sick of it. Like, I'm really getting sick, and I'm really sick and tired of this racism bullshit. And it's like, y'all really have to understand, we all just humans on earth. But it's like, to some people, that's just so hard to comprehend. Like, how can one person do this, get away freely, but one person do this, get killed, just because, you know? And I know they got good cops, some of them got bad cops, but can't you, I'm trying to see, can't a police department, can't you see a cricket cop from like a mile away? Can't you see one? I mean, let's be honest. If we watch movies, we're like, can't you see one? So you mean to tell me, as a sheriff of a police department, or just the police department in general, you're already allowing y'all men and women to run around brutally using force, killing innocent civilians, and y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? That's like, put it like this. That's like you being a leader of an organization, and your organization is doing attacks on people, killing people for no reason, and you just not caring about it at all. Like, how does that sound? If, honestly, if I was the head of the police department or anything, I would literally have a law. I would literally try to make a law of anything possible. If you do anything unlawful to somebody else, you is suffering consequences. I don't care. A badge don't make you powerful. A badge is just a symbol that you is here to enforce the law, not abuse the law, not do whatever, bend the law like what they've been doing with it. But it's really getting out of hand. And it's like, I just don't see why. Like, when I really sit back, I really think, I know a lot of people think like, wow, we live in a world where people judge off of your skin. And it's just sad. It's actually sad because, like I said, black people have all the reasons in the world to be racist. I mean, we have literally all the reasons. They try to force us into poverty. They try to force us not to get jobs. They make it to where we kill off each other and stuff. They set it all up. It's all set up, you know. If they treated us like humans and like the white people so-called, we wouldn't have to deal with none of this. If they give us jobs, they wouldn't have the people out here selling drugs and stuff, you know. If they give us the money, they wouldn't have people out here robbing other people. It'll still be there, of course. Human nature, criminals is everywhere. Criminals don't have a skin tone, but you get the point. Now, how about this? How about they think about it like this? How about every white person, every supremacist, anybody who think they're over somebody, how about you put them in the shoes of a black person, a person who face social injustice? But let's be honest, black people is the main race that get affected by this. Stats back it up, believe me. Don't even try to argue with me. Stats back it up. It really do. But how about you come and kick them out their house? You make them move to like a Section 8 or something. You know? They apply for a job, you know you the boss. You tell them, no, you can't get this job, but nah, you can't get this, or nah, you can't get that. You want to apply for this, nah, you can't get that. Let's see how they gonna feel. you know? And a person like me, as a black person, you know, I never did look at myself as no lower than a human because I got black skin. I never did look at it like that. I looked at myself as a human on earth, equal to everybody, believe it or not, even if they think they're over me. I never looked at it. I never felt oppressed. I never felt none of that. And I still don't. Because I know in my right mind, I'm not nobody pet. I'm not nobody animal. I'm a human on earth just like everybody else, you know? That's my mindset, and I'm stuck like that. Nobody could change that about me. Because I know I'm a human at the end of the day. And that's all I am. I'm not no a guy because of the color of my skin or nothing like that. But it's just, bro, I'm telling y'all, it's really sad that we really gotta go through this in everyday life. Like, I can't believe this is really still going on to this day. I can't even believe this was even thought of. Like, how did this even start? Like, when you really sit back and think, where did it even start from? Who said this skin mean this skin mean that, you know? I'm just lost for words, but I'm about to end this video up because I'm really just sitting here, you know, and it's like you get stereotyped for no reason. They think every black person is everybody this, all of them like chicken, or all of them like watermelons, or all of them good at sports and all this. But I mean, that don't determine nothing. They have people who black who not good at sport. They have people that's black that don't eat watermelons. They have people that's black that don't eat fried chicken, you know? They have black people who grow up and have successful families, even though the system tries their hardest to fight against that. They have black people that never even been to jail before. But you know, they never would talk about that. They think we all just criminals. We just thugs. We just gangsters. We just all this. Like, wow. And they make it seem like all whites is this perfect. When in reality, nobody is perfect, but they have white people in poverty. They have white people committing crimes. They have white people doing the same thing everybody else doing. But when they do it, it's just so norm. Like, it's so normal. But when a black person do it, we just these wild people. They look at us like we the bad people. Like, they did not kill and brutally mess with our ancestors back then. I ain't gonna say people of our color. How are we the bad people? If anything, black people were supposed to be mad at white people. We have all the rights in the world to be mad at them. They have clips, videos, and everything from slavery, how they treated black people back then. I'm actually surprised that in life you don't see a bunch of black people that's beating on white people or just killing white people for no reason. I'm just so shocked. I really am. I'm just so shocked because it's the sad reality. I mean, how do they play victim? How we the ministers of society? How we this? How we that? But they the ones who started all this. They the ones who was hanging by trees. They the ones who had people picking cotton. They the ones who had people with no rights walking around in chains while they was on horses with guns and stuff. They the ones who had the plantations, had them working like they wasn't human. But then they turn around and everything's so good. But once we shoot, or we loot, or we steal or something, we just a criminal of society. But when they do it, it's just so normal. Like, you could shoot up a whole church. You could shoot a person while they jogging in your neighborhood, and it's just normal. And that's just normal. But you could self-defend yourself, and this is a problem now. Like, come on, man. You know, I'm only 19, but it's just like, wow, the world we live in. And I'm telling y'all right now, y'all don't think change coming. But trust me when I tell y'all this. change coming because you know why? After a certain period of time, the bully can't be bullied no more. The master eventually get beat by the trainee, and you know that's just how life go. You know that is how the ball roll. It's called adaptation and evolving. After a while, you know, it's gonna sink in. Like nobody just sit right here and take bullshit for this long. Then it's like right after answering that George Floyd, they just seen the world get corrupt about that. Literally all skin tones, white, black, it don't matter. And now I'm not saying all white people. I knew not all white people racist. I knew not every race not racist. I knew this already. Like I said, I know this already. But it's getting to the point. Protesting is, you know, protesting is, they gonna look at it as, okay, we won't protest, they won't shoot us. We protest, they won't come in and kill us. We protest, they won't throw tear gas at us. It's gonna get to the point, I'm telling y'all right now, it's human logic. It's gonna get to the point where no justice, no peace is literally gonna stand for exactly what it is. It's not gonna be looting buildings. It's not gonna be, it's gonna turn into a hatred. It's gonna be a revenge. And I'm telling y'all, for any police, they really need to get it together. Because if not, the predator is not gonna be the predator no more. The predator is gonna be the prey, and the prey is gonna be the predator. Because one thing about a human, fear is the strongest thing that you will ever feel. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, fear will make you do some things that you wouldn't even do. So if they make every person of that skin tone walk around in fear, it's not gonna be nice. Trust me, it's not gonna be nice. But I just really have to get this video on the air. I was gonna wake up, you know, record me a little video YouTube like I normally do, but like I said, it was bigger things going on. You know, way bigger things going on. So if y'all could just share this around, get this out here, let other people hear. You know, matter of fact, I could let me know something. You know, give me y'all inputs on what y'all think. I'll post what y'all think on. Y'all send me a video, I'll post it on here too. Get a whole conversation going. Because it's getting serious now. It's getting way too serious. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all stay. I'm not even gonna say stay safe. Just stay vain. Don't go insane and don't lose your mind, because it's a whole lot. 2020, everything just going, it's just a lot to take in. Just stay down to earth. But anyway, I'm done. It's a long video, but it's a video that must be heard.